so you've been having some issues with inflammation. Okay, so we're gonna take care of that real quick for you. Have you ever heard of gua-sha? Maybe a rose quartz roller. That's a mouthful. Okay, let me just show you what both of those are. So this one right here, that's very squeaky. I'd have to oil it. Rose quartz roller right here, okay? And as for the gua-sha, hello, I am back. The gua-sha is this little green. Did not mean to baby talk you there. It's a green, because I can pronounce my R's. I can even roll them. Grr, I'm Hispanic. Anyways, green thingy. It's a green stone. I need you to give me the stone. This is it's for a massage of sorts. So this is the rose quartz roller. This is the green stone gua-sha. It's called a gua-sha. Yes, gua-sha. And let me just show you the benefits of both of these things before we proceed, so you know what you're really signing up for. Okay, so I have right here my little guide I made last minute. A gua-sha rose quartz roller guide, you see? And benefits include: it relieves pain, it reduces inflammation, and it improves circulation. Now, for some possible things it could help with is relaxes muscles, muscle relaxation, promotion of detoxification, promotes detoxification, and then can even relieve stress, reduce stress, relieve stress. Yes, relieve stress. That's what I wrote. And here I have this guide here. It's color coded. So where you see pink, that is where the rose quartz roller will be utilized. And where you see this highlighted lime green, that is where the gua-sha will be used. Capiche, capiche. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the rose quartz roller. Yeah, because it's the most delicate one, and I find that ending with the harsher one really helps with everything that I've just listed. So before we begin, I'm going to just apply this gently to your face, this lotion, so that both the rose quartz roller and the gua-sha can just glide along your skin. Hear that? Anyway, okay, so as I'm looking at this guide, let me just face the guide towards me so that I may, really assess how we're doing this, because even I need a reminder. On the forehead, that needs to go on the forehead. Okay, a little bit on the brow bone, on the bottom of the eyes. Yes, on this area of the eyes, like the eye bags right there, or where eye bags would be, and then your nose. You have a perfect nose, by the way. I love it. On the top of the nose, a little bit on the cheekbones right here, a little bit on the ends of the nose, the hollow ends of the cheeks, just right there. And then you're gonna need some right here, right there. Yes, okay, go. And then just some on. Let me add a little bit more. Actually, you do need a little bit more there. A little bit on just like this part right here above the jawline, and then on the actual jawline. Yes, and then a little bit on the chin. Perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna add some above the lip, because I'm just gonna go through that. I forgot to mark it on the guide, but I'm just gonna go through with that. Okay, so we're gonna start off, as I've said, with the rose quartz roller, but just to ensure that you trust that my hands aren't germy, I'm going to just, good lord, just gonna hand sanitize, put hand sanitizer on my hands, and that way you can trust that my hands are germ free before I go in on touching your face. Okay, so let's begin. So with the rose quartz roller, lovely now, isn't it? Okay, we're gonna go just up. Okay, and I'm gonna go over it a few times because okay, wonderful, wonderful. It's just you gotta go upwards, so it kind of does like a facelift effect, you know. Then we're gonna go on the fleshier part of the under eye right here. Beneath that, that's where I'm gonna use the gua-sha, but up here, that's where I'm gonna use the rose quartz roller, and I'm gonna use a smaller half so that it just gets into where it needs to be. Okay, awesome. Okay, and then after that, I'm going to just make sure that, you know, I use it on the sides of the nose, and I'll still use the smaller one here. Okay, okay, wonderful, beautiful. You can breathe. You're allowed to breathe during this. I encourage you breathe during this. And then last but not least, it's gonna be above the jawline, so just here and that. Oh, that felt really nice. That's gonna relieve a little bit of tension, so wonderful. One more time. One more time. Good, good. Okay, I'm just gonna go a little bit above the lip. Okay, just a little bit, because I'm still gonna go with the gua-sha. A little bit. Okay, there we go. That does it for this. And now I'm going to just show you this gua-sha. Right, beautiful. Okay, now let's see where this is gonna go first. First things first, and I'm gonna use it like this. You know, this is why there's this little dented end. So how we're gonna do that is I'm gonna put that through your brow bone. Okay, so if I may just beautiful. Okay, just like kind of tilt your, okay, good, like that. Good. Another more right there. Perfect. Okay. And then after that, I'm going to do the under eye part and on the bonier part. So kind of bordering like the actual cheekbone, just like a little bit above that, okay? Okay, good. Okay, and you're gonna notice a little bit of redness, but that's pretty much normal. If the redness is not going away in maybe like 4 days, go to a hospital, but that rarely happens. I'm just putting that out there. Also, bruising is normal, but that's only normal like if you go really hard, and I'm not going hard at all. I could really go hard in this bitch if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna do that. So after the one more. Good. Just accept that. Okay, good. After that, I'm gonna do a little bit on the cheekbone, but like with this bigger half right here, like that. Okay, ready? Okay, good. 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 Okay, and now I'm just gonna go with this part right here, right there. I'm just gonna go like that. Okay, good. Okay, and now I'm just gonna go like this right here on this area right there. Okay, oh no, that's not right. Jawline needs to be chiseled out. I'm completely blanking. I am so sorry. So I'm just gonna chisel out your jawline right here, just using this part right here. So good. One more. Good. Cool. Okay, and now I'm just gonna like just kind of rub it into your chin a little bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of the upper lip. That cool? Good, thank you. Okay, Just like that. Just kind of like a little small drill in there. Yeah. Okay, and now your upper lip, just and a little bit lower like that, just to like kind of like relieve a little bit of tension in there. Okay, good. Okay, well, I hope that completely relaxed your face and fixed the issues of the circulation and the inflammation you were having there. Okay, if you ever want me to do this for you again, just let me know, but I'm glad I was able to help you in that sense. Okay, goodbye.